Yeah, this video is brought to you by Popcorn. Alright, guys. Welcome to the Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast number 10. This is the 10th Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast. This is unbelievable. We've been doing this for 2.5 months, aka 10 weeks. That is beyond incredible, guys. Thank you so much for that. And I can't ask for anything more. I lied to you guys. I originally said I was going to do the future podcast on Periscope. But right now, I'm just, you know what? Oh, well, I'm going to do it on stream because I like stream a little more. So, right now, we're doing the stream on stream. Again, I apologize for this being a little late. To those that are watching this live stream, we'll watch our live stream each week. Then you know the hit from that we took today, that we've been taking this week. But normally, 1 minute, guys. Let me see something real quick. It looks like Giovanni's texting me or calling. So let me text him real quick. Let me just hang up on him. But this is our 10th edition. This is pretty awesome. This is beyond incredible. I can't believe this. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to text Joe real quick to see if he's going to respond. Now we're not streaming anymore because it got interrupted. But, oh well, that's how it is. We'll just do this exclusive on YouTube. Alright, I just texted him. He's texting back. Let's see if he's going to do the podcast. I'll try inviting him. But, yeah, this week, in this week's podcast, well, we're changing things up a little bit. Rather than talking so much about tech, I want to be a little laid back. Yeah, all right. He just said he's talking about the live stream. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Do you want for me to call you? So most likely he'll be in this week's stream. This is the 10th live stream. That's pretty incredible. Thank you guys so much. I can't ask for anything more. I've never seen anything like this. So this video is brought to you by Smart Foods Popcorn, even though it isn't. But it's the best popcorn. I'm going to eat it now during the stream, because why not? We're just getting ready now. We're just prepping up. For the major stream. Let me try calling him, see what happens. Let's see if I get him. Alright, doing our FaceTime audio. It's not gonna be as long as normal. We're probably gonna end in about 15 minutes. So it's gonna be a shorter live stream this week compared to normal ones. Again, to those that normally watch the live stream, it's going to affect you a little bit each week if you set a set time. I apologize, we've been going through a lot. But we've been having a lot of problems recently. But to those that just watch the recording, it doesn't make a difference to you because you just watch it anyway. But it doesn't look like he's answering. Yeah, he's not answering. So I'm going to wait and see for a response. I'm going to wait for a response for the guy. But in the meantime, I want to start talking about the iOS 9. So I have my opinions. I really do. Yesterday, I tried backing up my iPad. And I tried updating iOS 9. All right, at first it went smooth, right? It came up with a notification that said, you are now updating to iOS 9, all right? Would you like to continue? Yes, I want to continue. And then it said, download now. So I clicked that, went through the process, and it asked me to verify it. I clicked verify, and then it went through the verification process, told me to type in my password, did that already. And then, lo and behold, I wound up pretty much bricking my iPad. So it went fine. It started off just fine without any issues. But after a little bit, I noticed that it was hiccuping a little bit. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just a little issue that it's having. But no, unfortunately, that's not the case. What wound up happening was the whole system froze up. It came up with this slide to upgrade thing. I couldn't do anything with it. I had so many issues. I couldn't do. My iPad was bricked. Now I contacted Apple support multiple times. I contacted them like 4 times. They did not want to help. They were not fans of helping their customers. So basically, I had to take it all on my own. Because if I didn't do something, my iPad was pretty much gonna be bricked. Now the point is that I wanted everything to be backed up. All right, because I am not a huge fan of iCloud. but I wanted, or iTunes for that matter. But I did, so I thought I didn't back up. That's pretty much the issue. So I went through all this, having these issues. But then I realized something. I did some more research, and I didn't realize this, but that's that iCloud or Apple automatically backs everything up onto the cloud before you update your software. So because of that, I was actually able to pull everything back. But be sure to watch my video showing you how to fix the slide to upgrade feature, because that will go a little more in depth with this. But quite frankly, I had multiple issues. It was a pain in the butt to use. I couldn't stand it. I didn't know what the issue was, but finally I was able to figure it out. I was so happy about that. Again, to make it simple for you guys, I just restored it, or set it up as new, or I restored it completely, and I went through the setup process, set it up as a new iPad rather than anything else. Then, because I have a developer account, hey Gio, hey. All right, we're right now we're doing the podcast.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Sorry, Gio. I've been having some issues with my phone recently, as well as a podcast, so I was unable to do that. That's why I was unable to text you that day that we changed the plans for.
It's all right. I got.
But right now we're talking about iOS 9, and I'm talking about the slide to upgrade issue. Now, just out of curiosity, Gio, when you did you update to iOS 9, the official release, or not yet? Not yet.
I'm still on beta, but yes, I had a whole bunch of huge bugs when I first got iOS 9. I was having trouble with pictures. I was having trouble with basic guys.
Yeah, and I don't know if you knew this. This is the main reason why I had so many issues. Is that yesterday I was trying to back up my devices, right, to iOS, or I was trying to update to iOS 9, the official one, and when doing so, it went up fine until it went to the welcome section, or hello. And then when I started setting it up, it went to practically the white screen of death. It had a little symbol that said slide to upgrade. I tried doing that, but it wouldn't do anything. It would jam up. It would freeze up. It was pretty terrible. And to make it short for you guys that are watching or listening to the stream or watching the recording, I went through the process. I went through everything. I tried resetting it and restarting it multiple times. Nothing wound up working. So I contacted Apple at oh my god, it was crazy. Like maybe 1 a.m. That was like the earliest, and I stopped talking to them about 4 a.m. They were unable to help me out. I contacted them about 6 other times throughout the course of even today into yesterday. I finally was like, you know what? There has to be a way, because everyone from Apple was saying there's no way to fix this right now. Your iPad's bricked until for the next 2 weeks until there's an update. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? There has to be a way. Because quite frankly, I didn't want to lose everything off my device. I was the stupid one that didn't back up my iPad and my other devices. So when I contacted them again, or I was like, you know what? There has to be a way. There's no way there isn't a way. And he went through the basic process to he told me to set up as new and that kind of stuff. I wound up doing it. And then a light bulb went in my head. I was like, I'm a developer. I have a developer account with Apple. So I was saying, why not, rather than going through and waiting until the iOS 9.0.1 update comes out in a few weeks, why not try it and see if updating to iOS 9.1 beta will work for me? I tried that. It successfully downloaded, and then I had to reset my iPad or my other devices for it to work. And then after resetting it, again, this is without anyone's help, nothing like that. I'm at that point smarter than the Apple employees. And I was actually able to restore everything from my iCloud backup. Apparently, you get an iCloud backup before you update any version of iTunes or iOS. So what wound up happening is I wound up getting everything back because I had a developer account.
Okay, so you kind of sort of paid $100 to get your phone back.
Sorry?
I said you kind of sort of paid $100 to get your phone back.
No, it was the public developer beta thing, to where you get it for free.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I mean, real speaking, that was probably the best route. I mean, that was the only thing I could do. So I went through all that. That went pretty well. And to those that were wondering, for you guys that are watching today on Monday, we uploaded a video earlier today on how to fix the issue. We already have about 75 views on that video. We uploaded about a few hours ago. And to those that are watching on Tuesday, the video was uploaded yesterday. We'll have a little card on the side. But I'm very excited. I'm very happy I fixed it. My devices are working just fine now. So it's pretty awesome. I want to make a little disclaimer real quick, guys, to you as well as Gio, that this unfortunately I have to run short. We can do another 10 minutes, but today's gonna be a very short stream. I have to run, but I want to hit the 20-minute mark. I know this is the 10th episode, but I have to run, unfortunately. I'm trying to think. iOS 9. What do you think of iOS 9 so far?
Besides of bad, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one thing I don't like, and it's probably because most people don't use it, but I use it a lot, which is Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
And like I like to connect to my wireless headphones, my wireless speaker. I have a lot of wireless things that work off of Bluetooth in my house. And I can't do it because when I want to disconnect from them, I have to either turn off Bluetooth, which is not what I want to do because I have 100 other things that are connected via Bluetooth on my phone, and my phone starts to glitch out.
Yeah.
And I can't do what I got to do. But that's just a small gripe. It can be fixed in a software update, as can everything.
Now, quick question. Are you going to be updating to iOS 9.1, or are you going to do the beta iOS 9.1?
I'm already on it.
Okay. What do you think of that so far? Is it working pretty smoothly for you, or no?
It could be better. I know it can be better. All the developers has it could have been better.
Mm-hmm. No joke. When I was on iOS 9.0 for the very short period I was on, when I was going through the setup yesterday and into today, it was so bad. It was the worst I've ever seen Apple's update. And not only that, but my app, everything crashed.
Oh yeah, I wasn't able to download apps either.
Yeah. But then when I updated iOS 9.1, it fixes the majority of the issues, but there are occasional hiccups. But it's much better than iOS 9. Now, I'm sorry. But real quickly, this is not a topic. I think I'm gonna scratch the El Capitan in our video. I'm not gonna talk about El Capitan in today's video podcast. But did you hear the news about Apple for the very first time getting hacked in their own app store or getting viruses?
Yes.
That's crazy, right?
Apple's supposed to be known as this huge, like, user-friendly company. They used to never get hacked, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah. And the scary part about the whole thing, and this is, in my personal opinion, this is the scariest part, and that's that I actually use one of those apps.
What app was it?
The cam scanner.
What?
Cam scanner, like to scan like barcodes, to scan files, that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
Apple needs to get it together.
And this has not been their week. First, they had they released iOS 9.0 prematurely. Next, they not only did they do that, but they refused to help their customers. For me, multiple people. Third thing is that they have a oh my gosh, I can't think. They didn't even want to disclose when their new update's gonna be coming out. Next thing is that there's been so many people have had issues with this. They don't want to make an announcement about it. They've said things about it over the past few days, but they haven't made a direct fix. And the final thing is that over 300 million, and again, I want to make it very clear, Gio, I don't know if you heard this, but over 300 million users got hacked or had viruses because of the apps from today that got hacked or viruses.
Apple needs to get their stuff together. This is not okay.
Yep. For a company that's known not to have viruses or malware, just a little start, they shouldn't be having this issue. I mean, quite frankly, if they didn't have the issue in 2008, why would they be having the issue 7 years later? I think it's very, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I would not expect this from a company that has focused on this over the past 7 years, the span of the past 7 years. That's just a little thing. I am even more disappointed in Apple for releasing iOS 9.0 early. I think they should have done that, done what they did with Watch OS 2.0, where they didn't, they wound up not delaying the release. That I think was a smart move for Apple, because you and I both know, most likely, Gio, and to the viewers, that Apple already knew about this issue with the slide to upgrade. But I think the part of the reason why they still brought it out was because they want the money. Because real speaking, the issue's fixed in iOS 9.1. Why wouldn't they fix it in iOS 9.0? And I think the reason is because they want more money. I think that's a big part of it.
Give me 1 second, guy.
Hey, sure.
1 second. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
But I mean, yes, I'm very strongly opinionated in this topic, but I feel like Apple needs to get themselves into control because, quite frankly, they've been having so many issues this week. I'm a little nervous at this point to see what's going to happen in the future, because if they're having these issues now, and they very stupidly pre-released the software of iOS 9 just so they get more money, I find that very disappointing. It hurts me as a customer, a long-time Apple customer, ever since 2008. I've been a customer from Apple for 7 years. I find it very disappointing that I've never had to go through this type of thing that I've been going through this week. I am very disappointed in Apple in that case. And quite frankly, they lost some of my trust due to this. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Android's any better in some cases or some scenarios. But Apple makes a big deal of how their software is so much more secure, so much safer than Android. But in this case, there's no competition. They can't compete against us. They can't brag about something that's not true. Unfortunately, I agree that there are some issues occasionally with iOS, but not at this extent, which is why I'm very disappointed in Apple, and it's hurting me as an Apple customer. Now, this by far is definitely, or I think it's the most opinionated I've ever been in this weekly podcast.
Apple just needs to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
We were just overhyping the new iPad that was coming out and all that, and I was very excited to get one and have all this unfold.
Yep. Personally, it hurts me as a customer, because now I'm worried to see what would happen if I got another iPhone or iPad. But I hate to say this to Gio, and even to myself and the viewers, but I can only stay for like another 5 minutes. So we need to get over to the next topic. So we talked about two things. Now we're going to be talking about Android Pay and the Moto X. So what do you want to talk about first?
We can talk about Android Pay.
All right. So Android Pay was released last week, and it's basically Apple's Android's little attack at Apple for Apple's Pay. Again, I didn't even realize it was released until I walked into my local Rite Aid, and they had the now accepting Android Pay little sign. I found that kind of hilarious. Now, do you think it's going to be as successful as Apple Pay?
Actually, I don't even put Apple Pay at the top. You know who I put on the top?
Samsung Pay.
Yes.
Yep. Because it can be used at any credit card place. Any place that accepts a credit card.
So Apple Pay is not even the best form of pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a very wide ecosystem, but they're not the best. And they were overhyping it like they were going to be the best. And they were instantly beaten. Instantly. It wasn't even like, oh, okay, we're going to try to do it in maybe a year's time. It can become even. No. Samsung made the claim that their new products would be able to be used anywhere that accepts a credit card. That is everywhere on the planet, pretty much, except for corner stores.
Yep.
And even when you go to corner stores, you don't expect to use any major money there. You bring the cash with you. So if Apple's thinking, they need to take up with Samsung Pay, because that's coming, and that not even coming. It's already surpassed them. And they had it out for like a couple weeks. Apple had Apple Pay out for almost a year.
I completely agree. It's crazy.
guys, I have an unboxing coming up. It's going to be in about a month of the new GoPro Hero 4 Session, the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. And if there is one announced later on this year, I'm going to try to get the GoPro Hero 5. If it's announced, hopefully it is.
Oh, speaking of that, with you in videos, people want to see more videos of you. It doesn't. And they're even saying in the comments, it doesn't even have to be about first looks. They just want to see more videos of you in videos.
Well, what would they like me to talk about? Just leave me comments, and I'll try my best.
Actually, very interesting.
My life is very hectic, believe it or not.
Very interestingly, you know how we had the idea of vlogging and that kind of like normal lifestyle?
Yeah.
A lot of people are wanting that from you.
Well, if they want me to do it, then I guess I can go ahead and do it.
So, I mean, maybe we can create something. Maybe it can be like a weekly thing, or maybe we can do we were talking about it a little bit for a little while, just chilling, but I don't know how we could do that in our schedule.
Yeah, because my schedule has gotten pretty hectic. I'm not gonna be honest. To be really honest with you guys, I'm not gonna be chill or actually free until I know this sounds really sad, but my school life, because me and Sky are both in schools, go Patriots, go Miramar, and everything, but school life is very, very hectic for me right now because I'm a drum major and all that stuff, and I'm trying to get all this work done because I'm in all these honors and IB classes. But I'll be free, I promise you guys, in November, because actually, now that let me speak on November right quick. Actually, this is something I wasn't gonna put up on YouTube, but I guess I might as well now since you guys are asking for it. I do a lot of cruising, which is something most people don't do. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a kind of sort of vlog on that. And I'll have a video out every single day. I'll send them over to Sky. I'll record on the GoPros and I'll send them over to you, and I'll make that into a mini review / vlog. And then we'll see what that does. If that vlog goes well, then I'll start doing the vlogs more often, to the point where we may even get to a day-to-day thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to, because by then, hopefully, if all goes well, the iPad Pro should be out by time I go on that cruise.
Well,
so I have to take with me, and then, yeah, it'll be all the review of all the things. It'll be the review of all the GoPros. It'll be a review of the new iPad Pro to see if it can handle all the 4K or 1080p 60 that I'll be throwing at it. See how long the battery life is. I'll try to see if I can get the smart keyboard. And if I can, the pencil. I don't know if I'm going to buy the pencil. I feel like it's still a gimmick. The price is going to go down, in my opinion. But I'll probably be getting a waterproof case for it. Hopefully Lifeproof makes one. I'll probably get If I get the new iPad, I'm going to get a waterproof case for it because I want it to be very protected. Guys, if you ever want to send us anything, well, I may not be giving you my addresses just yet. I haven't gotten that big yet. But if you guys ever want to start texting things and emailing things to order offline, if you guys want to give us cards and stuff and have us review, because I'm a huge fan of making my stuff rugged. If I had to buy a phone and then buy a rugged case, say for instance my iPhone 6 Plus, I have a super rugged nude case on it from Lifeproof. It's beaten up, but it still works. But I love that. I love when I'm able to go underwater and stuff with my phone. So I'm actually a really, really actiony outdoors person, if you guys want to know that. I'm kind of leaving the podcast a bit. I'm sorry, but it's kind of, you guys asked about the vlogs, I'll just go into a quick sermon with it. But
it's fine. It's fine. The podcast is what we talk about anything and everything, so it doesn't make a difference, Gio.
Okay, well, just let me know in the comments. And if you guys really do honestly want one, because there's a lot of viewers out there. We had, what was it, over 100,000?
Yeah, now we're at 155.
Yeah, so there's 155,000 of you people that look at our content. If you guys want something from me, just start smashing that like button and get us. Yeah, that's all I got to say to that. Just start smashing that like button.
I completely agree. I think that's something that we definitely would like. Again.
Give me likes.
Sorry?
No, I was just saying give me likes and I'll give you guys what you want.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, though, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, on YouTube, we're not allowed to disclose the payment methods and everything. But I can say this: the more of you guys that subscribe, the more we can do for you.
And guys,
you guys make us big. You guys don't understand how big you make us. The more popular you make us, we can start giving you guys shout outs, and then we can start going. My ultimate goal is by maybe the next 2 years to go to the Stream Awards. I really want to do that. Because you saw how they had the big Stream Awards of VH1, and they had all the major YouTubers, vloggers, and everything.
Yep, Roman Atwood.
We can do that. We can do that.
Hey,
guys,
never put our bars low.
We'll do it.
Yep. And quite frankly, we no matter what, while it might sound a little crazy to the viewers, while we're only at 150-something thousand viewers right now, and we're not making too much money off of this, we're not allowed again to disclose, but we're not making too much money off of this. The more we grow and the more support that you give us, because we've gone from not even 200 views a day, we've gone from, I remember, no joke, guys, when in February of last year, I can't believe we're almost in 2 years of this for YouTube. And on April 26, 2016, we'll be 3 years into the company. But I can't believe, I still remember the days when I was hoping to get 100 views on my channel. That, like, my all-time goal. I was pushing so hard to hit 100. I was doing all these videos, and they weren't doing too well. I was trying.
Geo popped up and fixed the channel.
Yep. I was trying so hard to at least get 100 views on the channel as a whole. And guys, you don't understand how much this means to me as the owner, and to Geo as our. I'd say at this point you're like the other co-founder. I mean, you do. I mean, you're the other one. You do. I mean, real speaking, you've worked very hard, or maybe like the co-founder or something.
All right. Well, let me explain my job to you guys. You guys deserve that. Sky is in charge of video editing and directing. He makes all of our videos, pretty much everything you guys see on YouTube.
And the edit.
My job is to pretty much give him all the ideas and everything. So he has the ideas, but I help make sense of them, and then he makes really awesome content. And honestly, without Sky, we wouldn't be able to run. He does pretty much everything behind the scenes. Like, I kind of do the same too. I go and I do all my research with all the new products and stuff coming out. But behind the scenes, you guys, Sky is working very, very hard. Like, you guys will never notice how hard Sky works. He does a lot for it.
And might I add that trams and a lot of you, almost no one knows about trams in this company, including Geo for a while. But trams is also a person on our team, helps us with a lot of the video ideas. So a lot of the video ideas that we have, like, she'll do all the a lot of research on certain videos, topics that we might do. So I mean, without the team, and then we have Omar, which is occasionally our video editor for certain things. But without the team, and for Geo, he's the one that a lot of times does film our first look videos, our first hands-on videos. He also helps with the podcast. He's been on almost every episode of the series. I mean, guys, without our team, we wouldn't be anywhere. And quite frankly, being the owner of TechlifetoDayco, I was a little skeptical about adding someone else on the team, which is the next person was Trans, then Geo, then Omar. And again, if you want to be part of TechlifetoDayco, just click on the apply section down below in the description. But to be honest with you, I was a little skeptical about adding anyone to the team because I worked so hard and I would do endless hours of this. But
okay, guys, I gotta tell you something. On average, you guys, Sky has literally a work shift that he doesn't get paid for. He has a full 10-hour shift of straight editing videos on top of his schoolwork.
Yep.
Because if he's not doing work, he's working for the company. He never puts the company down, ever. He's always looking for ideas, and he's always uploading videos to the point where it's scary. Like, you wonder how he's able to do so much. But Sky works very hard to do everything that he does. But you guys, if I were able to explain to you more, because certain things I just don't want to say on camera, because me and
Sky's become a really good friend to me. He's helped me out with a lot of things that I've gone through, and he's honestly become a really good friend to me.
And quite frankly, and you, Gio, you've been a really good friend to me. I mean, ever since you joined the team. I actually remember the day when you and I were on Periscope, and you were wanting to be on the team, and we were chatting for hours on Twitter about it.
Yeah, that was a fun day because honestly, you guys, I've been on YouTube before, but I actually wanted to become big, and Sky had a tech channel, so he kind of did all the behind the scenes work that I never thought I'd be able to do. So that was kind of already covered up. But then Sky was telling me about how stuff works, and then I gave him some ideas, and I told him maybe if we just did it, we may find out some things. And then it happened, and then it just blew up from there, and it was amazing, like all the response we got from you guys. We honestly can't thank you guys enough.
Gio, I have to be right back. Give me a second, all right?
For the past couple of months. All right, I'll talk to them.
All right.
But we've come the past couple of months, you guys. The past couple of months, like, I can honestly say about a good 2 to 3 months ago, we were a blip on YouTube. We were just another account with 0 subscribers, or maybe 1 or 2. And now I think we've hit like over 100 in the past couple of months, and then we're supposed to be going up via the 50s every day, 50s to 60s. That's awesome, and we thank you guys so much. We really do. We're gonna keep pumping out videos, and like I told you guys earlier, it all depends on you. If you guys like our content, let other people know. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that I know like our content, watch our content, but they don't know how to share it. They'll watch it and they don't share it. If you can just tell people about, hey, Tech Life Today did this, and just give them the video link. You guys don't know how much that would mean to us. Because I know a lot of you guys like our content. I know you guys. There was a point in time where we were able to read every comment, and it's a good thing now that we can't reach every single one. We read every comment. We may not get them all done in that day, but we make sure we read every comment and respond back.
Yep, and we do work hard to reply to as many comments as possible each day. Now, real quickly, I want to make a disclaimer real quick. A lot of you, and I find this very unfortunate, but a lot of you leave hate comments. I don't really care about them at all. I understand people are going to hate, and quite frankly, the majority of our TechlifeTodayco team, or the majority of our viewers, are big fans of the company and big fans of what we do and all the hard work and dedication that we put into the company. I want to make a little disclaimer to you guys, because a lot of people were wondering about this, and a lot of people were saying that we were making money. I want to make it clear, all of our team members at this time are volunteer only. They take time. Like right now, Gio is not getting paid for this right now. He is putting time into his hard-working schedule. And quite frankly, I am too, because I'm not getting paid for this. And we're working hard each and every day to put out these videos. And I want to make one more thing to let you guys know. While we're not allowed to disclose how much we make on YouTube, I can say that all the money, and I can promise you guys this, all the money that we make off of YouTube goes right to YouTube. So or goes right to our channel. So for example, let's say we got, this is a weird estimate. This is not even close to what we get. Let's say we got $10,000 one month, right? We put all that money into better equipment or new devices or anything of that sort that we can show you guys. So any money that we do make doesn't go to us. We don't pocket it. We don't do that. It goes to YouTube.
Yeah, guys. To elaborate on what Scott is saying, like, you guys don't know. If we were able to explain it to you guys in better detail, like, Sky, you honestly do a lot for us.
Thanks. It's hard, but I think, quite frankly, and I know this is hard to say, but you never really know, but I personally do feel as if we are going to grow, and we're going to grow and not stop. I mean, quite frankly, in the beginning of the year, this is how low our guess was for how many views we're going to get. My guess, our projected earnings by the end of the year or amount of views by the end of the year was 10,000. Then it went up to 50, then 75, then 100, then 125, and now we surpassed 150. We're not stopping. We're growing like crazy every day, and I can't believe that. It's beyond incredible, and I want to thank you guys for that. Oh, and one more thing. To those that are looking at the website, I don't remember the name, but there's this website that you can see how much YouTubers make. Each YouTuber makes off of this. That isn't even close. They said that we're making $3,000 every day. You guys are crazy. That's not even close to how much we're making every day. I wish I said that, how much we're making every day.
If we had $1 for every viewer that watched our videos, we'd probably be making that amount.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, Gio, real quickly, over the next few days, I need to talk to you about something in private. That I think might be good, but I can't say too much because we're in the stream. We're doing the podcast because this is not things we're allowed to state.
Well,
but
it's coming around that time, you guys, where we honestly do thank you, but like me and Sky do have like business stuff we got to talk about. So, but thanks again for joining the podcast. You know we're always going to do the podcast. Stay tuned for next week because that's when all the big major products and stuff. Well, not next week. Be ready. We'll watch the next couple of podcasts because we'll probably have some special guests in there, maybe kind of, sort of. But yeah, tune into those.
And we're working to get Kevin. I know this is gonna be crazy, and I'll give you a little hint towards what I'm gonna be talking a little bit about. It's not the secret thing, but it's a little idea what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about with Gio. I want to get Kevin the Tech Ninja on a stream.
Kevin.
Yes, Kevin.
And for the story.
Yep.
All right.
I'll talk to you about it after the show. I can say that. That's all I'm allowed to say to you guys. And Gio, by the way, I've learned very quickly from my viewers, or our viewers, that they don't like shows over 45 minutes. You know how our stream last week was over like an hour and a half? Yeah, that was like the lowest viewed podcast we've ever had. We wound up getting 36 views on that video.
But that was such a good video though. Oh wow.
Guys, if I can stress this enough, I think you guys should look back at all our episodes because each one explains something. And quite frankly, this was the perfect 10th episode, I think, of the Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast because we talked about the company, we talked about what we've done, we talked a little bit about technology like the iOS 9, Moto X, Android Pay, that kind of stuff. So we did talk about technology.
Oh wait, I got something for you guys. All right, we gotta go, guys, because we gotta talk some business stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining the podcast this week. Love you guys for it. We're gonna start uploading those vlogs and stuff like you asked. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to cut the podcast right quick. All right, thanks guys for staying tuned.
And anything last to say? Cause I want to say something real quick too.
No, you can go ahead.
All right, so Gio says bye-bye. Bye. And the last thing I'd say is, because quite frankly, we're hitting, by February, we're going to be in 1 year. And quite frankly, the reason we're talking so much about the company, we didn't even really too much plan this. It just wound up happening. This is perfect timing because this is the 10th episode. We do this because of you. Because if you guys were the ones that requested podcasts, you were the ones that wanted a weekly show. And without you all, we wouldn't be doing that weekly show. And quite frankly, I think, at least in my opinion, you can tell me what you think, Gio. But in my opinion, I've grown to, this is probably my favorite series on the channel. And that's because I like to interact with Gio or talk to him and hang out. I like to hang out with the viewers. I like to, it's like a laid-back version of our normal tech videos. We don't have to worry so much. And that's what I like so much. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to end it up here. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of all of our hearts here at TechLife today. We're going to continue striving for the best, and we won't stop. Thank you for watching. Be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this. Geo was having a few issues a few weeks ago. It wound up being the server was down, or the website was down. We were having issues with it. The website's now back up. It's completely running. So you can go check it out, techlifetodayco.com, link in the description. Be sure to follow us on stream. First link in the description below. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, @techlifetodayco, as well as Instagram and all those other links. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. We're heading into 41 minutes. So that's definitely a sweet spot for our stream. So it wasn't like a 5-10 minute stream like I wanted it to be or expected it to be. But this is much better than I anticipated. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a ton, and it will help us to continue growing. Be sure to share this video. Be sure to do that, because it'll help us grow as a company. And that's about it, guys. Later, and I hope to see you guys in the next weekly podcast. Peace.
All right, guys.
I'm ending it now. Stop broadcast. Thank you.